I wonder if we're live now. I can never.
I just hit it.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let us know if you can see us and hear us, okay?
And don't mind my eating. I thought the stream was an hour from now.
That sounds like something I would do for sure.
Yep. I don't know why, but I got the text. I'm like, oh, shoot.
See, I feel bad because whenever we're like announcing our vlogs, our sprints and everything, it's always in Central Standard Time, and I'm Central Standard, which I guess it is easier because I'm in the middle out of the three of us.
True.
So it makes sense, I guess, to say where we're at in the middle of things. But I do feel bad because I never am like going, oh, I have to go ahead or back or something. But in your faces.
Well, it seems like everybody can see us. I'm going to post on Instagram real fast to let everybody know that we're here.
Okay. Yes, hello, everybody. Lots of fun, familiar faces.
It's the last day of Camp Nanowrimo.
Woo! Last day.
How did everyone do? Do we have any winners?
I know
Not me.
one. There were a few that had won like weeks ago. I feel like that was not me.
Not me. I've gotten not nearly as much. I mean, I feel like I've been productive, just not in as much as I wanted to.
Right. Yeah, I feel like I feel good with what I have gotten done in July, but I do want August to be a little bit more up and going, getting going somewhere and stuff more. So.
Yeah.
I always, though, find summer really difficult for writing projects.
Especially since you're always doing the pet sitting, even though you're not really doing that at this moment so much. Now you have the other stuff going on.
Right.
Well, it's also like good weather is like you really want to soak that in while you can.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
Yeah,
I went to the pool today. It was so fun. Okay, hang on. I posted on the wrong platform, so I have to repost. Sorry, friends.
Do you need to like pose or anything for you?
Sure, I'll tell you when.
Let me finish chewing.
No, get it while she's doing.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, we're being selfish. Going, how should we pose?
Ready? Super cute. It's perfect. Okay.
See, it's a good thing we redid it. I think we were just talking last time.
This is very true.
Sometimes the screenshots people take, I'm like, oh, that's a great face.
I know, right? And I've even seen some of me like on a TV. They're like watching on PS4. I'm like, oh gosh. Oh,
I know I've done it for Natalia and Kate and Becca. Mandy, I don't know if I've done it for you yet, where I'll take like if I had paused my video I was watching of them, then because Mandy, let me know if I've done this with you, because I always do it where if I pause a video of an author tuber and it's always like this perfectly like not good like still of them, I'm like taking a picture
and
they're like, thank you so much for doing that for me.
You know, my piece can do that.
Okay, so Heather says I still have to write. Oh my gosh, Heather, you could totally kick butt tonight. Heather only has 1,436 words to do until she wins.
Ooh, that's totally doable.
You could totally do this, Heather. And then 1,100 words until I win my first Nano. Elaine, you are so close too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you could totally kick butt.
We'll help you reach that goal tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So I have confidence in you all. We're so bad. We're all like, we didn't win, but we're going to win you guys so you can win. Oh, it's so hot. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God, me too. I'm like so hot in here.
It's so funny because I have to go somewhere after this, and I'm totally right now. Anytime I am writing, I am in pajama, comfortable clothes. Yep. And I always feel so lazy whenever I'm like doing a stream because I just am like, this is how I write. I'm comfortable when I write.
I honestly, like, I get that some people need to get dressed to get their day started. But for me, like, if I just go to the gym and shower, my day started and I get straight back in my PJs.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because it's like you're just home. It's like you want to be comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, everybody. I'm trying to pull up your comments because StreamYard is so slow. So
StreamYard's been really bad this month. Jacqueline says she has 3,700 words left. It's tight, but not undoable. Yes, it is very doable, Jacqueline. You might have to be more like free with your words that you choose, where you're not as picky probably in order to get that enough. But I think you can do it. It's totally doable.
Especially if you're willing to
play up. Says I need 12,000 more words. Jamie's pin, you will not stop until you get 12,000. No, I'm just kidding.
12,000. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go.
I'd be stretching that goal if you were trying for that tonight.
I think to write like 10,000 words to hit my goal, and I'm okay with not hitting my goal tonight.
I didn't even really set a distinct goal for myself.
I didn't either, because I had tax season still this month. So whenever I already kind of knew that going. I already know myself with normal Camp Nanos during April that it's like work, and here at home it just takes a toll to where I'm just kind of like, I'm not gonna say a goal.
Yeah. Our accountant gave us our taxes back 2 days before the deadline.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be supporting my fellow tax people, because when did you turn yours in?
In like what's the month before May?
March?
Yeah.
April? Yours in March, and they got it done just like a couple days before July 15th?
Yeah, because mine is also my business, I kept calling him and being very insistent, like, can you do this? You're probably going to have questions. And then like the Friday before it was due, he called me with so many questions. I'm like, good to know you put that off.
Wow. Like from March to July, that's insanity. Yeah. I support the accountants where it's like if you turned it in a week before it's due.
Yeah.
And complain, because we get that all the time, where people will turn it in 2 days before, and we're a big firm. And they're like, well, this isn't like going to be done in time. It's like, no, because we still have so many more people.
Literally. Well, it was frustrating because I think when everything shut down, they didn't work. And it's like, can't you work?
Oh, okay. See, we still worked because we were essential, but oh well.
They didn't consider themselves essential.
I'm surprised some people wouldn't have taken stuff home, but oh well.
Not my accountant.
Very interesting. Well, are you guys wanting to do a sprint then?
Definitely. Let's do it.
It sounds like people have got some words to do.
So I vote 15 minutes for a warm-up. What do you guys think?
I have to open up my document.
Yeah, me too. I'm not even prepared.
I keep mine on OneDrive now because I've lost this manuscript too many times.
Oh, thanks, Novel Nana. That's so sweet of you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I like how Giraffes says, I like the pink color of the StreamYard comments. Yeah, I like how you're able to customize stuff, because I kind of like more of a different type of purple, and yours is more of a light purple. Both your guys' colors.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we all purple?
That's funny. I think you've known that before, but it's just whenever we are like, oh yeah.
It's a great color.
I feel like it's my power color. I love purple.
Yeah. I feel like it's not my favorite color, but whenever I'm like wearing it, or if I'm like trying to design things, that's my go-to one. I don't know why.
Purple and blue, or more like teal.
Okay. All right. I have my stuff pulled up, so I am ready to get started. If you guys are.
I am ready. Now, are you going to do your timer, or do you want me to do bro?
Probably bro, if bro is around. I love bro.
Let's see. Is bro around?
What's bro up to these days?
He's always around. He's always here, hanging out. Okay, we said 15?
Yes.
Okay. Sophie, we're about to start our first sprint of the night, so you haven't missed anything at all. And it was just 15 even?
Yeah, let's do 15 even. That's easy to do.
I was trying to have it where the light hits it a little bit better. Is that better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
All right. Well, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Look, everyone. All right.
Y'all, I had a struggle. Apparently, I've never had to spell the word stoic before, and I could not figure out how to spell it. And even when I Googled it, initially I Googled it, and then the definition didn't look right. So, anyways, I figured out.
Wait, what word? Prehistoric?
Stoic, like a stoic.
Oh, stoic. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what was the definition? Like a person who can endure pain or hardship, a member of ancient physiological school of Stoicism, which I've never heard of. And then adjective was like another term for stoical.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Or of being to the So basically, the definition was very useless and it left me very confused.
That's so fun. Sometimes when I go to the dictionary, I have to like click the multiple links to get back to like the base word.
Yeah.
That it's trying to give me.
Oh, I was just like my brain wasn't working. I'm like, is this not how you spell it? And it turns out it's spelled exactly how it sounds.
Word that is a curious way of going, is this right of how this would be spelled?
It doesn't look right. So I'm like, I guess I've never had to read it before or write it because this
it doesn't look right whenever you look at it or type it up for sure. How did everybody do that sprint?
I'm gonna count up my words.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing the glasses now, not because I'm going blind, but because I get migraines.
You're getting recently, yeah.
Oh my God, it was awful.
Well, hopefully this works out this time and everything. So that's the hope.
It seems to. The Walmart ones didn't, but these more expensive ones work.
Yeah, my blue light blockers have saved me from headaches and eye strain.
Oh my God, it was awful. Like just working at the computer for like a couple hours would give me like a migraine that wouldn't go away unless I took at least an hour-long nap. But I only got like 100 words because I may have spent a while eating.
And giving everyone a heads up, StreamYard has been really bad this month where anytime that someone mutes your screen, for some reason the audio is taking a hellishly long time to sync back up. So if you noticed, I had unmuted myself like a minute before the time was out. That was why I was trying to like correct the audio already, but I'll probably maybe not mute myself anymore because I hate that the audio is messed up.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why streamers do this. Normally it doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really do that issue until just recently. I've seen lots of StreamYard author tubers having this issue lately. But I got 318. How did you all do? I saw lots of other people were doing well on that one.
I got 218. Woo! Pretty good for 15 minutes. That's really good.
Yeah, is it Jade or JD? I think it's Jade P. Got 481. That's really good. And then 431 for Lucy.
That's really good.
And then 487 for Jamie's Pin.
Dang.
501 for Sophie. Goodness. 240 for Bran. 364 for Shan Shan. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, really good job.
I have hit a point to where I have just been on a roll of whenever I'm sitting down to write. So I've just been really excited for the progression of my outline. And I'm kind of not like, I'm trying to do my outline where I'm not worrying about like how good it looks to like if I always do my outline or any type of thing firsthand where I'm making sure like if anyone was to sit down and read what I had just written, I try and make it to where it looks passable, you know what I mean? For someone to go like, oh, they're a writer. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Whereas now I'm trying to not care. And for what I'm outlining, I'm just kind of like, she did this, he did this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just kind of getting the groundwork, the bones.
So is this your outline or like first draft? though.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
a zero draft outline, except I'm trying to be more outline. I'm trying not to be so zero drafty because sometimes that can take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be more outliney and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to make it to where I'm just spilling out all my thoughts. And if I don't like an idea that went with the story of building the story along, then I'll delete that. But I'm trying not to care about like how nice everything looks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So we got a question that I thought would be fun for us all to answer. Jamie's Pen Adventures said, I just started my AuthorTube channel. Any tips for newbies? All of your videos inspire me so much. Oh, I love giving tips now that we've all been doing this for years and years.
Yes.
So who wants to start? Mandy, do you want to start since you're the veteran here?
You're old school.
I'm no I guess, well, I have a video somewhere on my channel about starting an AuthorTube, so if you want to watch that, you can. But, like, I guess the number one tip is to just start. Don't wait until you're perfect, because we're all really awkward at the beginning. And I think you can look back, or I don't know if you guys still have your old videos, but I do. And they're uncomfortable to watch, and if that makes you feel better, go ahead and watch them.
Oh, mine are super cringy, that's for sure.
Yeah, so don't wait until you feel like you're good at it or that you have the right equipment, because honestly, you can just start filming with your phone, your laptop, and then if you want to upgrade your equipment down the line, you can, but you don't need the fancy stuff.
I say, and that's a great thing to say, Mandy, because waiting until you're perfect, you're never like, same thing with writing. Waiting until you're perfect before you actually start writing, it's not going to happen. You have to have the experience to get going first, and that's going to be the same thing with AuthorTube. So I agree with that, Mandy. For me, I say build authentic relationships with people who are kind of in the same boat as you are in with AuthorTube. Try and like really build, because I mean, all of my AuthorTube buddies, not all of them, but the majority of my AuthorTube buddies that I have, we all pretty much started around the same time frame, and we had built those friendships and connections because we all were in the same boat. We all were getting going with things, and it was fun to be in the community. Like all of you all, if you're trying to build your AuthorTube channel, going to live streams, that's really helped so much. Zara Hoffman is a good example. She just recently started her AuthorTube channel. She, not saying that you have to be at every type of sprint that any AuthorTuber is doing, but she is all over, like always attending people's live streams and stuff, and people noticed her. And so when she started her channel, she got 100 subscribers like that because people knew her. We're like, oh, you have a channel now? So building up friendships really, really helps, and making sure they're authentic. I will go check out someone's channel whenever they have like genuinely left me nice comments on my videos where they're really interested in me and what I'm doing with a project, rather than, oh, nice video, go check out mine. And that's it. That makes me not want to go check out their channel, because I know they're kind of like, I'm going to say this, but using me or whatever, you know? I don't know. And then I'm not trying to be like, but you know what I mean? It's where it's just kind of spammy to do it that way. So building those connections. See, Zara, there you go. Zara's here. All over the place. And Zara just hit over 100 subscribers already, so she's doing great so far. And you just started like in July, I feel like. It took me forever to get 100 subscribers. I feel
me too. A very, very long time.
But that is what I have to say about that.
So I love that, both of those. I guess I'll go for like more of a technical tip, I guess. And, you know, Mandy mentioned like just get started now, use whatever you have. And I think something to be mindful of when you're filming is good lighting. Like I definitely have found that when I'm trying to find new AuthorTubers to watch, or just anybody across like the different YouTube genres that I enjoy watching, people, even if they're brand new, like if they have really nice lighting, if you just sit in front of a window, you know, as much as you can use that natural light, if you don't have like, you know, lighting equipment or anything, it can really make your video quality seem, you know, it's like much higher quality if you can just get natural light on your face. And I definitely have some videos where the lighting isn't very good, and I have comments of lots of people telling me, oh my gosh, the lighting is atrocious in this video, which is fine. But if you can just sit in front of a window or stand in front of a window, like get as close to the natural light as you can when you're filming, it can definitely take your like beginner level videos to a higher quality.
Yeah, because you can have a good quality video if you have good lighting, but even if you have a beautiful camera, it's still not going to look good if you don't have good lighting.
And I film all my videos on my phone, and I feel like phones are a little bit different than cameras. Cameras, I feel like they can still kind of adapt, even though it's still obviously better to have good lighting. But cameras, I feel like, are a little bit better to adapt, where my phone, I have like 3, not right now, but normally whenever I do a video, I have 3 lights going, including normal daylight, because the quality is so much better with more light going on. So yeah, totally agree with that, Natalia. It just makes it to where it's more enjoyable for the reader, for the watcher, the viewer to watch you. They'll watch you longer if there's better quality to look at.
And I just have to say, let me point out this comment that I think it's hilarious. So, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so in my old video about starting an AuthorTube channel, I think I showed like the lighting I used to use, because everybody has to like yeah, I literally had a piece of cardboard that I cut out of a box, and I taped these funky little LED lights on it that Greg just like had stuffed in his closet.
Oh my
I hang it on my camera.
I remember that too, and I was like, "Go Natalia for making it work and making it happen."
So literally, like, just use whatever you can for light, but just try to get your face close to the window, because it helps a lot.
Yeah.
That was a good way of getting the quality light on a dime type thing.
Yep, literally just cut out a cardboard box and taped lights to it, and it worked. So
that's so funny that, what was it, Juanita? That's so funny that Juanita brought up, because I
know that you remember that, I think is so amazing.
The co-star helps too. Moon's the real star of my channel.
Absolutely. Having a cat can help a lot.
I'm wanting to get a cat. I don't know when, but I've told my parents, I'm like, I'm on the lookout to get a cat right now.
I don't even like
I'm seeing, but I want to adopt more of an adult one, because kitties, I love kitties, how cute they are, but I want one that's a little bit more calmed and toned down and settled. And I'd like to have an adult one just because they're not as sought after. And I feel like for my first animal that I'd have on my own, it'd be nice to have more of not a rambunctious personality. I'd like to have more of a relaxful personality.
Yeah. Oh, I really hope you find one to adopt. That'd be so fun.
I know. I'm excited. There's this one that I just think is, okay, there's 2 of them that I love the names of them. One of them is Cat Winslet. Not Cat Winslet, Cat Winslet. I was like, that is the best. I will keep that name, that cat, if I got that one.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's funny. And then there's another one that is named Garfield because he's orange. And I was like, I'm not a fan of Garfield, but I think I'd call him like Field or Fields.
Oh, that'd be a cute name.
That is cute. I think that'd be cute. And that way it's still kind of his name, or he'd be used to it. But we'll see how the cat
super cute.
So I'm excited. Hopefully that goes well.
All right. Should we do another sprint?
I am down for it. And Amanda's like, you have to get Cat Winslet. Especially since my movie ever Titanic. That would like fit so perfectly. So we'll see if Cat Winslet makes it into the house.
That'd be so amazing.
But yeah.
All right, everybody. So let us know how much time you want to do for this next sprint.
Someone says their cat is named Director Nick Fury. He's blind in one eye.
That's hilarious. And then also Nick Fury got blind because of a cat. Kinda a cat.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's like
a cat.
Who is Nick Fury?
He's Marvel.
We have someone who doesn't watch Marvel.
I don't.
It's Samuel L. Jackson's character from the Marvel film.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you read that, I was like, I have no idea. I didn't get it at all.
And Natalia's like, who the crap is this? Um,
I think a lot of like 25s, 20 to 25.
I'm anything in the 20s. That's great for me. I'm being selfish, but that's great for me. Yeah.
I think I vote 25.
I think that sounds awesome.
That works for me. Charlotte says someone needs to go full meta author tube meme and name one Cat Kavanaugh.
That's funny. She would approve. She would approve. Let's see. Does that look good? There. Okay. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm. I am ready.
Okay. Someone do a countdown.
5. 3. Oh.
Good, Mandy. It's all you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! I think I'm going to stay unmuted just to test out to see how audio goes. Alrighty, that was a good one. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, all right, everybody, let us know how the audio is lining up now. That Brooke did not mute herself.
Let me know if I'm the only one whose audio is working fine, or maybe who knows? Maybe if both of you all had muted yourself, maybe mine is still messed up. I don't know. So far, your guys is looking off.
Yeah, none of you
looking
are
off.
Okay, Mandy's looking better.
Okay.
Natalia, say something real quick. Okay, now it's better.
Hi.
Now it's better. So I don't know, maybe that did work a little bit. Let's see. I need to count up my words.
I counted mine. Hold on, but I already forgot them. 491.
Nice.
Only about 9 more words in, but I'll take it. Let's see. We got. Ooh, there's a lot of people. 377, 531, 21. 4 pages, or almost 4 pages. Edited 2 chapters. 593.
I wrote 528. I'm excited. That's a whole lot for me.
Oh, awkward. Me and Natalia are off, but Brooke is good, so I guess that means we can't mute
And it's fine. I'm
ourselves.
sure it's going to sync up later.
But, yeah.
How many?
I got 401 that time. 401.
So I did 528, 401. Mandy, how much did you say you did? Is this the first time I've ever beaten you guys during a sprint?
I think so.
I got distracted. I have puppies here, and they require attention.
I don't have an excuse.
And I'm not trying to be like, except I kind of am, because I never beat anybody during a sprint. So I'm like, victory!
So what part of the outline are you working on?
During this part of July, I was just kind of like coming up with the story and stuff, because I had originally started out with another book that I was working on. It was another fantasy that I was working on in July. And then whenever I was kind of like not happy with where it was going, I had this new idea for this other thing. And so now I'm like so gung-ho. I'm so into it. And so I had just kind of spent this camp just kind of formulating what the story would be, and like also having an idea of what the sequels would be and whatnot. So right now, where am I at? Including a prologue, I am on chapter 4 for outlining. I need to, because I always am doing it to where whenever I outline, I do 0 draft / outline. But like I told you guys, I'm trying to not do so much 0 draft during the outline. I need to just do more outline and be a little bit more quick in summarizing, so that way I can go ahead and just get to the basic writing stuff.
So are you doing more of like a chapter by chapter outline rather than like a beat sheet outline?
Yeah, I try and do more chapter by chapter, so that way whenever it is time for me to write, it's like I have my game plan and I won't have a standstill moment. That's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
I'm sure there will still be standstill moments, but that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that's how I outlined Song of the Dryad. Like I outlined that book a couple times, but the last time I did it, like the last big outline I did, was chapter by chapter, and it helped a lot.
Yeah.
A ton.
I feel like I always have intentions of doing just beat sheet outlining. And then whenever I start doing that, then I'm like, well, I feel like I still need to know what happens before the I'm trying to give an example of one of the beats of before the all is lost or something like what's before that happens. I need to know what happens in the chapter before. I don't know. I feel like I need to have more chapter by chapter stuff. Maybe you feel like you do that or no?
I don't know what I do anymore. But I found, so I was outlining just with like the save the cat method, and I loved it. But I found when I got to Act 3, I was trying so hard to make it fit the beat sheet that I was just overthinking it. So then I eventually was just like, you know what? I'm just going to write Act 3 the way I want to write Act 3. And then I looked at my beat sheet and I was like, oh, now it matches. Huh. Okay. So
Yeah. Sometimes you're kind of already in the groove of how a story should go, to where if you're trying to force it to happen, it's kind of harder to make that happen whenever it's more natural to let it just go. Whenever you can eventually kind of get it into that same area anyway that you're needing it to be.
Yeah, I think I was just
now
pigeonholing myself a little bit. So I find the Save the Cat is good when you're like editing your outline, and also I liked using it to inspire myself to figure out what should happen next. But like when you are too strict with yourself, you really limit your creativity. So
yeah. I sometimes don't feel like I have to go so much in order of what this beat and then that one and then that one. I feel like I can kind of mix it up a little bit if I need to.
Yeah, and you can. And even like, so what I was struggling with was the 5-part finale. And I'm like, I can't get it to work. And I don't think I have all 5 parts. I think I have like 3 or something like that. But like for my story and for the type of story it is, it wouldn't like, it would drag it out in a bad way, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it just does not fit.
Yeah.
Like while I've been working on Whiskey City and Pistol Daisy, there are definitely moments where it's like, this is not at all going to fit into this story. And then I just have to, find the more organic and natural path instead of trying to really stick with that beat sheet.
Oh, for sure.
And for me, like for my book, my big plot twist, like what makes up the book, comes at the end of Act 2. So like having a long Act 3 doesn't make sense, because if I go on and rattle off too much, it's going to get boring and I don't have any more plot twists up my sleeve. So
I feel like there should be a big ta-da anyway in Act 2, because the Act 2 is the biggest act and stuff. So I feel like there should be that big type thing that should go down anyway,
Well, do you guys have any questions for us? It was fun. We were all able to answer that previous question. So let me know if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer before we jump into another sprint. I did have somebody ask how long we would be streaming for, and I said probably about another hour. We usually wrap up around 2 hours. So yeah.
You guys could still do whatever you need to do, but I just know that I have places to be after this.
I think 2 hours is, that's pretty normal for us. We usually.
Yeah. I maxed out at 2 hours. Plus,
me too.
Being as I was in the middle of cooking, like 5 minutes before we hopped on, I need to clean it up.
Mandy, I know I've shown you that your books that I own Essence, and she's not here. And Natalia, I know you know that I own Song of the Dryad, but I've gotten to show you that I now own Daisy.
Yay!
Because I had it on ebook, but I hadn't gotten to get it in physical copy. I'm trying to have it to where I'm getting author tuber books in physical form. So I was like, I need to get Natalia's. So
it's so shiny and pretty.
Yes, I'm trying to get my ring light's not on it, but yeah, all the colors are just fun.
I originally, when I originally got my proof copy, I tried it in matte because I was like, oh, this might be a cool Western to have in matte. I do not recommend matte for any book.
Really? I always prefer matte, but
I always prefer matte. I like glossy because it brings out the colors a little bit more. But I feel like glossy gets fingerprints on it, and
I feel the opposite. I feel like matte gets fingerprints so bad. Yeah.
I recently so Phil has a friend that lives in London, and his girlfriend is starting to get into writing and stuff. So she bought one of my books out of curiosity, and then texted Phil, "Where did Mandy print her books? The cover feels so nice." That's the matte for you. It's got that nice satin finish.
See, that's so funny because like everybody has their preferences. Because I've tried matte and I've tried glossy, and I much prefer the glossy.
I like both. But I do prefer matte just a tiny bit more.
Interesting.
I do want to ask
on the printer too, because I've had some mattes. Like I think it was CreateSpace used to have the fingerprints on the matte really bad, but the KDP one doesn't seem to get fingerprints as much.
Yeah, I just love the vivid colors on the glossy.
Yeah, I wish they could get that with the matte. That would be really nice.
I had been wanting to ask people, I had asked this earlier on my stream this morning, does anyone have a favorite Taylor Swift song from her new album?
Tears Ricochet is the one I've been listening to on repeat. Oh, it's so good.
I like that one too. That is a good one.
I'll admit I was listening to like 2 songs on my way to like hiking, and I was like, this is not my jam.
Really? Oh my gosh.
I was about to say, I feel like if you're on a hike, that'd be good because you're
well, see, I think that's
the thing is outside of like, you know, being out in the wilderness.
Well, so when I am driving for a hike, I wake up very early in the morning, so I need pump me up songs, and those are not pump me
up songs.
So I was like, I need to listen to this on another day when I'm in the mood for this, and I haven't been in one of those moods yet. So I truthfully have only listened to the like first 3 songs on the album, and I was like, I'll listen to it later. So don't hate me.
Well, and I also feel like it's going to be such a good like fall and winter album.
Yeah,
like, it's so moody, it's perfect.
I get too. It's funny that it was released in the summer because I do feel like it's more of that tone of fall and winter as well for some reason.
Just the cover has that vibe so much. But, I do I very much appreciate the artistry behind it, but I'm like, I think I'm going to have to listen to it a couple of times. Like, that's just how I am with a lot of songs, especially that type of song where I need to listen to it. And then I'm like, okay, I like it now.
Yeah, there's lots of people giving their answers. Lots of people like Exile with Bon Iver. And then This Is Me Trying Jasmine. That's one of my favorites too. I love that one. And then, sorry, there's a bug. Cheryl had answered earlier this morning saying Cardigan, and that's my absolute fave. I listen to that one all the time. But Cardigan, 7 in August. Those are my 3 tops for sure. And someone was asking us about Jenna Moresti.
Do we know her? Who is this?
I have no idea who that is. I've never heard of her.
Yeah. Well, who's Jenna Moresti? Is she like on AuthorTube or something?
I've done a collab with her. I remember because I knew her when my channel was larger than her. And then she blew me away.
Oh, no, Jalissa, we know who she is. We're just kidding around. She's like, we know who she is. That was cute. I'm sorry. I was just like, oh, sorry. Our sarcasm's probably not coming across. Let's see here. I do have to say that I don't usually write to Taylor Swift songs because her songs are way too poppy for me for whenever I'm writing. This album, though, I have been totally writing along with it because it's easy to kind of I like songs that I can have fade in the background, while also whenever I come to and I'm like having a pausing moment, then it's inspiration for me whenever I am paying attention to it. You know what I mean? So this album has been really nice.
I'm a bit jealous of the people who can do that, like listen to lyrical music in the background, because I can't. I have to put on like Zen music or something, or else I just get way too caught up in the lyrics and what they're saying. I'll like start typing the lyrics.
Oh,
while I'm listening to it.
One song. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm playing with washi tape as I talk. I love, and I don't know if you guys have listened to it yet, but Anyone by Demi Lovato, especially the version I think she sang at the Grammys. It's like, especially if you guys all have to go listen to it, and if you know the story behind it, she wrote this song like and recorded it a couple of days before she almost like overdosed and died. And it's like the biggest cry for help that you're like, why didn't anyone do anything? But then the first time she came back after going to rehab, she sang it, I think, at the Grammys. And she actually got so choked up, she actually restarted. But it's like, it makes me want to cry my heart out.
What's it called? Anyone?
Anyone by Demi Lovato.
I'll have to listen to that.
It's so good. She's like one of my favorite artists, and I just gotta boast for a little bit.
I do have to say that her story is very sad.
Oh yes, yeah.
I really liked her documentary on Netflix. I love those documentaries.
Yes, yeah. I found everything about her career. I enjoy following her.
And I feel bad if we just kind of like stopped talking about Jenna Morassi. We just kind of like, oh yeah, we know of her, and that's all. I do like Jenna Morassi. I do. I had read not her first book, but The Savior's Champion, and now her newest book is coming out too. So I am curious to see how that one is going to go. I did really enjoy The Savior's Champion.
Yeah,
yeah, we know her, and then we like didn't comment anymore.
Come on.
I was like, I need to go back to this real quick.
All right, well, shall we jump into another sprint?
Yes, I say let's do. How long should we go for?
I vote because we've already been streaming for an hour and 23 minutes. I vote like 25 minutes to half hour, so then we have a little bit of time to chat before we wrap it up at like the 2 hour mark.
That sounds awesome. Does anyone else want to unmute themselves this time?
Wait, what? Oh,
it's just a bummer because then I can't listen to my music because then I'll get a strike.
Because I was kind of missing my music last time. I was like, man, I wish I listened to that.
Sometimes I talk to myself too, and I really rather have that not be live.
I know, because I had to whisper like certain words that I was like, because I have to sometimes be talking to myself going, no, I don't like this or something. So I had to like whisper it last time.
Sometimes I talk to the animals that are around me. They're
me too. All right, so should we do like another 25 minute?
There's lots of people saying 30.
30? We could do that for sure.
Brave souls.
I'm excited for 30. Okay.
All right, we'll do 30.
This time I have music. I'm so excited. Let me get this.
Someone's asking if we can mute our mics but not StreamYard. I don't think so. I'd have to I think you would have to turn off your permissions. But to do that, you usually have to exit out of what you're streaming on. So I'm going to vote no on that.
Good effort. Yeah, I do have earbuds. Maybe I can just do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. I have them charging right next to me, so hopefully they're charged and good to go. Raycon. Power on. Sorry, I was mouthing my thing. Does anyone else have Raycon? I finally gave in after all of the YouTubers doing ads.
Which one did you support?
Kindle Ray, because I love Kindle Ray. I got this last year. My Raycon earbuds are amazing. Not sponsored. They're just really great. Okay. I'm going to listen to music with this. I'll see if I like that. I might still want to mute myself, but oh well. By the way, do you guys like my blue?
I've been thinking that the whole stream. I love it.
I said this is like a Disney blue. For some reason, this reminds me of Disney. And so I'm like,
almost Aurora. No, that's more so like Cinderella.
Yeah, it's like Cinderella blue. It's like, this reminds me of Cinderella's dress and also the castle at Disney World. So I'm like, anyway, I'm a nerd. But okay, so I am ready. You guys ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. sync up my. That's not synced up. Okay.
Oh no!
Are you good over there?
Boom diggity.
Oh, that was a tough one for me. I only got about 2/3 of the way through, and then I gave up.
There.
I was at the point where I was like, these words are just not, they're just not
I just
working.
love your
so
comment.
I'm just going to call it a
Okay,
night.
I'm giving up.
Yep. I was done.
Here. I'm trying to figure out where I had started. Oh, I kind of jumped all over the place. That one wasn't my best sprint. The second sprint was my best.
I got 4:14, so I got something.
I got 3:18 that time. So for the whole sprint or the whole stream, I got 937. So I'm pretty happy.
Very nice.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What did I get? Ooh, okay. 987. Ooh.
Nice.
I can live with that. That sounds good. I can turn my reading brain off now. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I would have written 0 words if not for this sprint. So
I'm going to do what you guys did and just count up the words that I've written this whole sprint, because that last one I kind of had to jump around a bit. So I'm like, all right, it's hard to count how much that sprint was. So, how did everyone else do? I'm not looking at the comments right now because I'm still counting.
it seems like some people did really well and some people kind of struggled.
It's the last day of camp.
Oh my gosh! I hope the people who were still trying to win tonight had won. Who?
Oh, Elaine won.
Yeah, I did see someone won.
50,000.
Woo! That's awesome. And tonight I wrote over 1,300 words. I know.
Nice. That's huge.
Yay! I'm so happy.
More than both of us.
I know. Normally that never happens. That's why I'm like.
What a show off.
Oh my gosh, and it's like we've been streaming for exactly 2 hours. So we kind of wrapped it up right on time.
Yeah, that's perfect. Is there a dog?
Oh, I had a dog. Icy, show yourself. Icy, come here. Come here.
Icy is a really cute name.
Come here. Hi, Pop.
Oh.
That's a
You
beautiful
look in the wrong way. You look at the...
Hello.
You don't quite... There.
That's a beautiful dog. That's not yours, right?
No, I wish she was. That's Icy, and then that over there's Bourbon.
Oh, I see Bourbon. That's funny.
Yes, Bourbon's going hiking with me tomorrow. He's my hiking buddy. Also, not my dog. I don't own a dog, so yet.
Does this make you? Oh, I was about to say, does this make you want to get one now?
Yet. Did I not tell you guys that? I don't think I did. I'm getting a puppy.
You're getting a puppy?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Oh, fun! See,
Yeah.
cat and puppy fun.
It's
Oh my
gonna
gosh, puppies are so stressful. Oh.
I can't wait though. I've worked on this with Phil for so long, and he finally broke due to circumstances. But either way, I will take it. I will take the puppy, and I can't wait.
Well, that's fun. What kind of puppy are you wanting?
It's an Australian Shepherd, and it's either gonna be a mini or regular. So these guys, doggy. Oh wow, look at my. Let's not show off the mess that is my office. But these guys are both Australian Shepherds. We wanted a miniature, but we aren't sure if it's gonna have like the correct coloring we want, because Phil's very specific about the coloring. I'm like, I just want a dog to go hiking with me. So we haven't quite figured it out yet, but it's gonna be some sort of Australian Shepherd.
Oh, that's fun. That's a really pretty dog. Oh,
Please let it be a lab or a pug. It's neither of those. Sorry,
Oh my
guys.
gosh, I love pugs. I love pugs so much.
Cheryl was saying how this morning she needed 12,000 words and now she just needs 5,500.
Dang, Cheryl, that's crazy.
And then let's see. And then Anna Robbins has only 1,700 words to go. Anna, you could totally do this. You could totally do this. Yay. So lots of, and then Brand said they have 17,000 of their 20,000 camp goal. So that one can be done as well. I feel like if you all just keep pushing forward, if you did want to keep pushing forward and stuff, you could totally rock it and do it.
Definitely. But not me. I'm ready to have food and play a video game. I'm done for the day.
And I'm off to go join some friends out.
Yeah. You're gonna go be social.
Yeah, I have not been social at all this year. This has been the most antisocial I've ever been in my life this year. So I'm just kind of like, because last time I hung out with people, it was in June and it was at my house because we were trying to be good. And so now I'm just kind of like, I want to go somewhere out, please. So anyway, so I'm excited. So woohoo. So that's what we are doing.
Last time I socialized was eons ago.
Yeah, I can't remember when I did. It's kind of perfect for me though, because I'm such like a homebody anyway. I just have an excuse now that I didn't have before.
Yes. See, that's the beauty of having friends that you can live stream with, because you're hanging out with your friends and you don't have to go anywhere.
Yep. You can just wear your pajamas if you want to.
I love it. I'm wearing my PJs right now.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like, exactly. I mean, I'm about to go out and I'm like, I'm putting on PJs though. No, like the joy of staying home is so much higher than the chore of going out somewhere.
Yep.
Like I've like, even if I was to move somewhere else, I would probably move somewhere that was pretty nature wise or something. And that's the only reason why I would want to try and move somewhere different, because going to like certain places or whatever, I'm just kind of like, I'd rather like go somewhere nature pretty rather than like a city or something.
Yeah.
Hello. Old one.
So precious.
He wants dinner too, I think. You want dinner? Okay, guys.
Yeah, someone was asking if that's Mew or Tifa, but that's Mew.
Yep, this is Mew, and Tifa is over there sleeping by the window. So
I always know that Mew is Mew because I know Mew looks like Sassy from Homeward Bound.
Yeah.
I just love the little white. Oh, my God, the nose. They're so cute.
What cat is she again? I always forget.
She's a ragdoll.
Ragdoll, thank
That's
you.
what it is. Yeah.
Ragdolls are so pretty. I love ragdoll cats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if I get a ragdoll cat, don't be thinking, oh, Brooke copied me.
Oh, I love ragdolls.
I haven't seen many ragdoll cats that are available that I have seen online.
Yeah. Well, and I got her at a rescue too, so you might be able to find a ragdoll at a rescue.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple rescue areas that I'm wanting to go to, or there's PetSmart where they're needing to get, not get rid of, but an extra way of saying get rid of their cats and stuff.
Well, even like small chain pet stores will have the local shelter come travel in, and like, so when I worked at a pet store, I think it was once a month, we had a shelter that would come with a van and they'd have the dogs, like the van was built to like show the dogs. So if that makes sense, like you could see the dogs and they'd be in their little cage and you'd be like, can I take that one out for a walk and just drive them? Or I don't know how to put it. So yeah, the smaller pet stores might occasionally have, I don't know with everything going on if they will. But.
Yeah. I just know wherever I walk into thinking I'll just look, it's not going to be I'll just look. It's like I'm going to be like, okay, I feel so bad. I have to take one of you guys or something, because that always makes me so sad to just look. Like if I'm looking at cats, I need to have the intent on buying a cat rather than just looking and then not buying and knowing that you can't buy a cat, because then I feel bad that I can't do anything. So.
I almost like adopted a kitten on a whim once. Like I literally sent the photo because I was out, I think it was at PetSmart, and they had their little kittens up for adoption. And I fell in love with one, and I'm like, Phil, I'm bringing it home. He's like, I'm okay with us getting another cat. However, I would like to be there. I was like, okay, fine, I won't.
Sarah says my daughter wants a cheetah.
That's a cat.
So she's like, so I'm thinking about looking for a Bengal cat for her. That's cute.
Oh, that'd be cute.
So you guys, you all are welcome to continue talking if you want, but I got to get going here.
I think I'm gonna head off too. Time for video games and relaxing.
We all got stuff.
Yep.
What an exciting Friday night.
Okay, well, I guess that's it then. I hope that you all got in as much writing as you were able to during our sprints and stuff. Thanks for joining us tonight. This was fun.
Yeah, this was awesome. So that is, of course, our last sprint for this month. We have not yet planned our AuthorTube write-in for August, but of course, we'll post it all over social media when we do. So just keep an eye out.
Yep, sounds good. Well, thanks, guys. I think that's it. Do we need to say
that's it? Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Wait, no, Natalia, come back.
Turn off the live.
Natalia, come back.
How
Natalia.
is that possible? The host left.
Call Natalia.